All right, let's dive right in. Today we're talking about a transformation that isn't some far-off future thing. It's happening right now. We're going to look at how artificial intelligence is literally becoming the new operating system for the entire real estate industry and what that means for you. Sound familiar? Of course it does. That's that chaotic, rambling, on-the-go voice note, right? The one you dictate into your phone while you're in the car, racing between showings. It's the sound of a super busy agent trying to keep all the plates spinning. All the crucial details are in there, but man, is it messy. It's totally unstructured and a long way from being something you could show a client. But what if you could turn that chaos into crystal clarity? In literally seconds? This is where the magic happens. On the left, you see that jumbled voice note we just heard. And on the right, a perfectly structured, ready-to-send purchase offer. This isn't some kind of trick. It's what happens when AI is purpose-built to understand the very specific language and workflows of real estate. And this gets to the very heart of the problem this technology is designed to solve. It's what we're calling the agent's dilemma. It forces us to ask, what is the real work of a real estate professional anyway? Let's be honest, your real value isn't in data entry or endlessly updating your CRM or all that other digital busy work. No way. Your value is in building real relationships, giving expert advice that clients can trust, and being a killer negotiator on their behalf. But way too often, all that administrative drag just gets in the way of the stuff that truly matters. Now, this is what's really wild. Look at the massive disconnect here. The real estate industry drives almost $4 trillion in annual volume. That is a huge number. And yet, so many of the core workflows feel like they're stuck in the 1980s. We're talking about a super high-value market that's somehow still running on low-tech operations. That's the paradox AI is perfectly positioned to solve. And that paradox is exactly why this whole AI shift isn't just a possibility, it's absolutely inevitable. The industry is just so long overdue for a major technological leap forward. So you might be asking, okay, if it's so inevitable, why hasn't it happened sooner? Well, there have been two really big barriers. First is just tech literacy. For most agents, AI is just a vague buzzword, It's hard to know what's real and what's just hype. And making that problem worse, the tools themselves have been pretty generic. You've got these old systems with a little AI feature bolted onto them, but they don't actually fix your day-to-day workflow. Honestly, sometimes they just add another layer of complexity you have to deal with. But all of that is about to change, and it's going to change fast. The prediction is that over the next 3 to 5 years, all those generic bolt-on solutions are going to be replaced by AI that is purpose-built specifically for real estate. And this isn't some minor software update we're talking about. This is a fundamental shift that is going to create very, very clear winners and losers in this industry. So, okay, if not all AI is created equal, what are the different kinds of solutions you're actually going to run into out there? Let's break it down into 3 main categories. It's actually pretty simple. First up, you've got your general AI. Think ChatGPT. These tools are fantastic for brainstorming a listing description or, solving a single one-off problem, but they don't have that deep industry context. They're not integrated into your specific business workflows. So yeah, they're a helpful assistant, but they're not a core operating system for your business. Second, and this is where most of the market is today, you have these legacy systems with AI features kind of bolted on, like your old CRM that suddenly has an AI-powered email subject line generator. It's a nice little feature, I guess, but it creates a really fragmented experience that still forces you to manually coordinate everything. It doesn't really connect the dots. And that brings us to the future, the real deal, AI native platforms. These are systems built from the ground up with artificial intelligence at their very core. They understand real estate, they automate tasks from start to finish, and they feel less like another tool you have to manage and more like a true partner in your business. So this brings us to this big idea of a new operating system for your entire business. A single, intelligent layer that finally consolidates all those fragmented tasks you're juggling. So what does that actually look like in practice? Well, a true AI operating system can handle everything. We're talking drafting compliant offers based on your own templates to intelligently matching your clients with live listings that just hit the market. These systems can manage your scheduling, sync it all up with your calendar, and even give you deep, powerful context on every single client relationship. A platform like MAIRA, for example, is designed to do all of this. The goal isn't to add another app to your phone, it's to actually remove work from your plate. And the impact? It can be immediate, and it can be huge. Just listen to what top producer Andrew McGrath had to say. MAIRA saved me 10 plus hours my first week. I drafted 4 offers from my car using voice memos. Game changer. This isn't some theoretical benefit we're talking about. This is a real, measurable return on your time. And here's another angle. It's not just about speed, it's about enhancing your relationships. Tyler Perry Smith says, "My clients think I have a photographic memory. Really, I just ask MAIRA before every call." Think about that. This is about using technology to deliver a more human, more personal level of service. Which brings us to what I think is the most important takeaway of all. This is not about technology replacing humans. It's about technology unlocking the true human advantage. Think of it as a new division of labor. AI takes over all that repetitive, administrative workflow, the data retrieval, the scheduling, summarizing long documents. This frees you, the agent, up to double down on what truly requires human touch. Your negotiation strategy, building trust, your emotional intelligence, and being a fierce advocate for your clients. So ultimately, the role of the agent itself is getting a massive upgrade. You get to evolve from being an operator who's just drowning in tasks to becoming a strategic, AI-augmented advisor. You're using technology not just to be more efficient, but to be so much more effective and more valuable to your clients. And what does all of this boil down to? When you strip it all away, it comes down to the one resource that none of us can make more of: time. 10 plus hours. That's the potential time saved per agent every single week. What could you do with an extra 10 hours? Could you serve more clients, build deeper relationships, or maybe, just maybe, get a little piece of your life back? So we'll end with this. The AI transformation in real estate isn't coming, it's happening. The technology is here, the shift is underway, and the advantages are crystal clear. The only question left is, will you be the one leading it, or will you be the one trying to catch up?